Welcome back. This is Vorty. I'm going to be doing a video here on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. It's a continuation from the pro version of the same style video. What we're going to be doing is we're going to go and fight. If you're kind of joining on this one, we're going to go fight through the new event, the Akademeia event. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the elite version. We're going to do it 10 times. And I'm going to add up all the bonuses from all the characters that I have, plus the Phantoma and the bonus Phantoma, and whether we get a double corn. And I'm going to give a kind of like an average of what you can expect, and then that way you kind of make your decision whether you want to do elite or if you want to do pro. So far, since I've already completed the pro version, the one thing I can say is in the pro version it's a little bit easier because if you have one strong character, that character can carry you through everything, and you can bring other than your carry character, you can bring all the rest of the characters to be bonus characters, which means you can get more bonus Phantoma from that. Okay. So we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna do 10. So let's go. So first one. I'm looking specifically for ace. If there is no ace, I'm gonna pick ideally the strongest hitting character there, and I'm gonna replace my Jack here with my lightning. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't feel confident yet that I can take the double corn on my own. So that's gonna be that. So this case I'm using lightning as the one to do the damage because she can kill the soldiers on her own, and then it's just the machine that needs a little bit of a tap to go over it, so I don't have to use Noctis or any of that stuff. So I have 3 kind of characters right now. Normally I don't bring 3, but sometimes if I don't have anything good I will bring 3 and sometimes 2, but for the sake of the video, I don't want to die at all, so I'm just gonna make sure that all 10 runs are completed, and then we'll calculate the bonuses based off of that. Okay, so next one. Again, since I have a friend Noctis here, I can just do the good old version between the Noctises, and I'll show you normally what I do if I have 2 Noctises, and then instead of having 3 carries, having only 2. So in this version, these guys are susceptible to paralyze, so they'll actually just sit there. Since I have 2, I'm just gonna kill them. There's no need, but if one ended up living or for whatever reason, they're gonna be paralyzed. So if you have a friend, Noctis you're bringing along for that fight, I would use a Fire Flask, so that way, if you don't kill them, then you're still good. This guy here as well, he's susceptible to paralyze. So what I do is I will use my 7s to try and see if they'll paralyze them, because their special actually does paralyze. Since it didn't, in that case I'm going to use 1 Noctis to see if I can paralyze him. So he paralyzed, which means the second one I don't have to do anything. I'm going to go for the damage. I'm just going to truck through it really quickly. So since he's paralyzed, he does nothing for 3 turns. Through. So there you go, the first fight was fairly simple. Come on. Let's see what we're gonna get here for the flat out Phantoma in comparison to the pro. The pro version averaged around 140, which was like the non-affected, like the base. It's not affected by the bonus. So 216 here. The 216 and the bonus was 486. And there was no double corn. As I mentioned in the previous video, the double corn for the elite version, he is worth 1,000 Phantoma, not 3,000, because I believe they mentioned there that there was 3,000, but then came back and said, nah, it's not 3,000. So I'm gonna bring a really strong carry. I've used this guy before, and I don't need this because he can pretty much do everything on his own. I'm going to bring bonus characters and my Noctis for the paralyze just in case. So I'm just going to show you. This guy's a beast. So he literally does, he one-shots everything all the way through. The only problem with Gilgamesh, obviously, especially when he's this powerful, he doesn't have a lot of MP, so he just, you get what you get. Come on, double corn? Nope, okay. Alright, so I'm just going to use the big guy to kind of clear these initial attacks. He's hitting for 100,000. Oh my god. Actually, I'm gonna show, just for those who are curious. I know that somebody's curious and be like, why did you show? So this is what he's wearing: Deathbringer, Sakura Fubuki, Dark Helm, Gold Vest. Soon that's going to be Chainmail probably with the new thing. 2 Bracers. He's got Seal of Destruction, Power of Creation, Dual Wield, and Blade Mastery. So this guy is doing good. He's decked. I'm going to make him attack here as well. And then the next round he won't attack. He'll just kind of relax. Come on, 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 come on. So again, these 2 videos are kind of long, but it's because we're going to be doing kind of some math and some statistics at the end. So I guess sorry for the fact that they're a little bit longer, but in the end you're going to get to see. So if you really want to know which one is better, my advice to you is to look at the end. People in their Facebook. Okay, so just look through. Actually, I'm gonna do. I think this is what it is. It's that one. Do not disturb. Okay, so with that being said, so if you want to just skip to the end, you can skip to the end. You can kind of see the chart I'm gonna kind of create, or not a chart. It's just gonna be like showing you how much Pro is worth, how much Elite is worth, and then you can make your decision based off of that, whether you like Elite or you like Pro more. Keeping in mind that, you know, with Pro, it's less likely you're gonna lose. It's more comfortable. You can probably auto it all the way through. So there you go. First round, paralyze, and we're just gonna warp break. And then Gilgamesh will do. Nope. You're gonna do your big hitting move. I just want to see how much he hits as well. I'm sure you guys want to see straight out. Here you go. What does he do? 85,000. Yeah, so he's kind of a beast. So you can jump at the end and you can kind of see the statistics of everything so far. Because this is going to be a long video. Like the other one is 20, this one is 20. If you want to sit and listen and kind of hang out with me, that's cool. Or you can just speed up to the end, and that's cool too. So, as you can see, Elite also takes a little bit longer. More fights. The fights, some of them require 2 turns. So second round was 210, and it was 578. So the jump between them was 100 difference from the bonus, and no double corn. Next, let's go. I see a 7. See a 7 and Trey. So in this case, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna pick up another. Since my party's already set up, I'm just gonna pick up another heavy hitter, and I'm just gonna go again and just keep moving like that instead of trying to replace the units. Waste time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Come on, double corn, double corn, double corn, double corn. Do it, do it, or don't. That's cool too. So you can see the double corn is pretty rare. So I mean, like so far we have done 12 runs, and I haven't seen them. But it's funny. Earlier today, when I was walking around with my my wife, my daughter, I fought him back to back twice on Elite, which is insane. I mean, sometimes you go on a dry spell, you don't see him, and then I think within an hour I saw it twice or 3 times. Yeah, like twice or 3 times when we were walking around in the mall. So it's pretty crazy. It comes and goes. I'm actually gonna use this guy to see if I can kill him all in one shot. Yep, this guy's got. I think this is the one. Actually, I wanted to show you this. I think this is the guy that actually has. No, he doesn't. I lied. I have another friend who is a Gilgamesh, and he has Machine Killer, which makes him do an extraordinary amount of damage on these machines. Plus the last guy, the Vajara, which is the guy there. So speaking about Vajara, actually, I said I was going to talk about this before, but I didn't. So his elemental resistances are right there on the left side, and he's weak to lightning and water. So if you have, say, you were weird like I was, and because you had so many Mercedeses and you farmed the TM, well, you're now in luck, because that TM is now useful, which is the axe, so you can actually do some crazy damage with it. I had equipped it on my Gilgamesh the first few times when I was running this, and yeah, he did some pretty immense damage. But the good thing about him, you can paralyze him, you have 30% chance, but on top of that you can blind him. So if you blind this guy, when he does his jump and he comes back, he does a lot less damage because he misses like a madman. Yeah, so there you go. My Noctis and his Warp Break, killing it. Yeah, so yeah, if you're blinding, definitely blinding this guy is a must. especially if you can kind of kill him really quickly. But the paralyze, if you have a character that like Noctis, who shoots 2 times paralyze, or a 7 that has insult to injury, or her special ability or limit break, then you are laughing, because he just sits there for you. He does nothing. So again, no double corn. So as I mentioned in the first video, I'm kind of just making some statistics here on paper as well, just making sure that which characters I'm bringing and if there was a double corn or not. So it makes it a little bit easier to kind of accumulate. Okay, we're gonna bring. Am I gonna bring a 7? Do you have anybody? Okay, here we go. We're gonna bring this Noctis. I'm just gonna bring all the big guys because, as you guys know, every hour your friends list gets refreshed. Those guys you used a while ago come back. So I'm just gonna go here. So I want to use up all these guys so they disappear, and then they don't come back for an hour. So it gives me a chance of having more people on my friends list that are not friends that might have somebody like an ace. Alright, so again, so far this is pretty dry, especially because there's no double corn. I can't really talk about his strategy or any of that stuff. If it comes to the point where we're on our last run and there is no double corn, then I'm going to talk about it on the final round. So in the meantime, I think I might end up speeding this part up, depending how it is. So you might see a bunch of here, but we'll see. We'll see. Because I want to bore you to death. At this point, yeah, like without having those guys, I mean, like it's just a math thing. Again, it's just about trying to figure out which one is better. And right off the bat, just because of how it's structured, that you get like the base, the bonus already, just from doing these first few runs, that you can. It's already evident that Elite appears to be better. Nothing from there, so we're gonna use my Fire Flask, Blind, Paralyze? Paralyze? Didn't paralyze them, which means I have to use Fire Flask over here too. Those 2 guys will just attack. So there you go, yeah. This time he is paralyzed. And now we're gonna do Warp Break. Warp Break. And Warp Break, boom, 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 boom. And that's that. Cool. Alright. Come on. Let's keep moving along. Come on. Let's move. Oh, look at that. He's maxed out. So 214 and another 589. Same as before, but the thing is, no double corn. No double corn. Literally, like, I mean, like, they should have. He's like well, he is like a unicorn, but like a double corn. He's twice as rare as a unicorn. We never see unicorns, so we're twice as not able to see this dang unicorn, double corn. Looks like I got one more of these decent characters here, and then from then on, it's gonna be my lightning. So we're coming on our 5th run here. Let's go again. Come on, double corn. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. 14 runs, no double corn. Double corn? Nope. So that's pretty lame. Come on. Just gotta speed through this. Let's go. Repeat. What else can I talk about here in regards to this? Yeah, so the 2 bosses that appear. You know, obviously Vajra is not as difficult as the double corn. At least in my opinion, it just seems like the Vajra is like a joke. He's like a pushover. And I've said this before in my other video where the events is normally the bonus characters are a lot easier to kill. They're like total pushovers. Like I was just playing the Kingslave event on the JP, and as the units appear, they're total pushovers. Like you melee them. You go in there and you make them attack. Nothing special. Like you just go in there. It's like a chance for you to kind of just, I don't know, make bonus, and you can have like up to 3 appear, which is insane because I think they give like 500 a piece. Like granted, JP is taken care of better than we are, So like they're a little bit more giving. They kind of want people for these collection events. They want people to kind of get things, which is the one thing I don't understand. Uh, most global games, they seem to kind of like they hold back, and I don't know why. Because I think people are more likely to spend on something if they get something back more often. Because it's a gacha game. I understand they don't want everybody to have the best unit, but ensuring that people get kind of like better units, those people are more likely to want to play. They're more likely to want to spend money when you kind of have units that are going to help you beat the events. Because there's nothing more depressing than not being able to participate in an event that you want to play. So let's say there's somebody out there who enjoys Final Fantasy Type 0 and they want these characters, but they're pulling for Ace and they have so much saved up. They try and you know what, they don't get it. Now what? So here's Ace. That person is gonna be discouraged. They might not want to play or whatever the deal is. So I think that some of the characters, they should be a little bit easier to get. Like if I was CEO or creative director or whatever of Gumi, what I would do is in those first 5 runs, I would come to a conclusion amongst everybody and pick, let's say, like three 5-star characters that are like really good, and then that are good for starters, and then literally you have a chance to pull one of those 3 on the last ticket pull you do. So if they give you 5 tickets, the last one will be something good. No matter what, you'll get one of the 3. Because what ends up happening is people will stop re-rolling because you can only get one of those 3, right? I mean, like, you have a higher chance of getting one of those 3. So you might re-roll max 3 times or whatever, or till you get the character you specifically wanted of those 3. And the people are going to be like, oh, okay, well, as long as I level up this character, I'm going to end up being able to beat most of those events. So like I would say like put Luneth or Lightning or something like that, because once they get to 100, they get dual wield, and then most people will see a direct benefit from that right away. So Lightning changes everything. So does Luneth when they learn dual wield, and if you have some decent weapons, it changes everything. For most players, it would get them hooked. Let's see here. So okay, so as he comes down, he might kill. Oh, good, it's dead. So it just, I don't know, it's my personal opinion. I think that if people had access to some better characters at the start, they're more likely to stick around and play a little bit longer, and they get a little bit more invested in those kinds of things. But making it too difficult to get discourages players, and it makes it more for hardcore players to want to play, which is fine. I guess, you know, you can. It's like maybe the market that they're aiming for. That's cool too. But I think they would be able to make a lot more money if they did it the other way. Because everybody breaks that wall, that free-to-play wall, sooner or later. When they get an opportunity and a character appears that's their character, then, you know, the one that they like, that's gonna be it. They'll break it, man. They will break it. Like when Nyx comes around from the Kingsglaive event, I'm gonna probably go ham on that guy. He's probably not the super best unit out there, but he's my currently with the Kingsglaive event, he was definitely my favorite unit. So I mean, like, I really enjoy the Kingsglaive event. Plus he's got the same haircut as I do. This guy is killing it. We look alike, kind of, maybe. No, not really. But me and this guy look kind of similar, and it's super crazy. So I was like, okay, you know what? That's gonna be my guy. Plus he's kind of like Noctis. He's got all these crazy abilities. Oh, not abilities. He's powered by the crystal. So for those of you who want to watch the Kingsglaive movie, I would definitely do it. It's a good watch, especially if you're a Final Fantasy fan. You'll enjoy it. So this is our 7th run. This is definitely going to be maybe sped up a little bit on some of these points. Kingsglaive. Boom. Okay. So what I'll probably do is I'm gonna speed up between the, like, if there's no double corn between from here to then, I will just speed it up. Let's see, no double corn. Okay. This part will probably be sped up. Ah man, I can't believe we're on the 7th. So this is our 17th run. No double corn. That guy is rare. So rare. Come on. There's so much I can say. Oh, actually, yeah. I'm gonna do Fire Flask. And I'm gonna do Area Blast here. So I think one of them stays alive, I can't remember. Yeah, so Prometheus will stay alive. Gives me a chance to use Point Warp to get my mana back or MP back for the last boss. I'm gonna keep going here. So as you can see Lightning, how she's posed and how Seven's posed right now, they're the same character. Whoever designed Seven or Lightning or them, literally look at them right now. They're kind of standing the same. It is brutal. But Seven's a pretty good character. I like her. Specifically because she looks just like Lightning. Lightning's dope. Alright, come on. Paralyze. Probably not. Alright. Oh, it is paralyzed. Great. Fantastic. Thank you for the paralyze. Noctis Warp Break. Looking good, and then we're just gonna auto the last one. There's no point. No point, man. There's no point. There's no point. What's the point of living when you can't get a double corn? Where's my double corn? Jeez, I'm hoping at least I get one, so I can talk about it. Otherwise, I might have to like keep playing and then have one, and then I'll cut it in and be like, "This is what it looks like. This is what the elusive double corn looks like." All right. 216, 648. Great. Great. All right, so we got 3 more to do. So with the last 3, let's see, do we have any aces? Is there an ace? Nope, there's no ace. And I don't really feel like bringing trays around because they are a little bit... yeah, I guess we're gonna bring a tray. Whatever. I prefer not to bring the trays because they're only 50%, so I'm trying to get to 75 or more. But beggars can't be choosers. Double corn. This is your chance, man. It's your chance to make up for it. It's your chance. Or just don't. Talking about being like depressed. Come on. Let's go through this quickly. Alright, it's gonna make Lightning now do her thing. Keep forgetting I have Lightning. She can take care of this on her own too. She doesn't need help. Just keep forgetting. Oh, Trey's taking a beating. We're pushing 24 minutes. Oh man, this is definitely gonna be sped up. Gonna be sped up for show. I'm gonna keep it into that 20-minute mark. Plus there's gonna be a few seconds at the end there where I'm gonna kind of show this. Oh, the math, man. Like, why do it? Alright, let's see. I should still keep Prometheus alive. Or did he kill everybody? No, Prometheus is good. Perfect. Point warp. Point warp is up. I'm just doing the point. I don't really need it. I just do it just to stay safe. Because I'm recording, I don't want to just go out there and run out of MP with Noctis and not be able to paralyze this guy here, Vajra. But the music is sick. Perfect. paralyzed. We don't have to worry about anything. We're going right for the big boy attacks. Not Link. Do warp break, armor. Boom, boom. Actually, I want to see what you look like, your ability. Oh, okay. That's so special. But he did hit for... It looks like he was hitting for 10,000 a hit. That's kind of cool. Noctis is gonna kill him. Warp break is beast. I wish he had the same abilities as they do have for the Japanese version, where he uses one of his abilities, he gets like another one that hits for like 600% or 700%. Is like almost as strong as his like limit burst. I don't remember what it is, but he hits like a beast. My Japanese Noctis is insane. He hits like a untamed truck. 583 with no double corn. Oh my god. Come on, double corn. Come on, double corn. No ace. Trey. 7. Let's go 7. Just what I was looking for. 7 will do. 75% bonus, why not? But yeah, at the end of this video as well, the bonus will be it'll be averaged out as well. What the average bonus is as well, and average Phantoma, average bonus Phantoma. So all of that will be averaged out, but you'll get this. What is that? Oh, she's never lived. I've never seen the attack. Yeah. And then the chances of getting a double corn right now, 0%. 0%. Double corn? Nope. Yeah, you're shy, son of a gun. Electric Blitz, and then we're gonna do not that. We're gonna do Electric Blitz. Sure. Do you have an AoE ability too? No, you do. Do you have an area? Oh, you do as well. Ooh. Look at that. As you can tell, I've never used any of these other abilities at all, ever. Ever. Never ever. Alright, so for this turn we will use Noctis. Boom boom. So yeah, doing Elite takes a lot longer. Just to do 10 runs, it's taking quite some time. It's actually taking almost 10 minutes more so far. So just by sheer time, the other one is way better. It's a lot better for time. But we're gonna see how much the bonus structure is at the end, whether it's really worth it or not. Again, I'll sum that up when we get there. Prometheus, are you gonna make it? Oh, just by the giggly bits. Just by the giggly bits. Point forward. As you can see, that 7 over there, they got hit at the start. She's just lying down there hanging out in a non-provocative kind of fall, like, ooh, if I fall and I cannot get up. Alright. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely 1 in 4 chance to do it for sure. Warp break. Boom boom. One thing I did notice about 7 is like she's got a pretty high capability for chaining. She attacks a lot, which is really cool. Like you can see some shit 19. I saw 19 hit there as well. Like they're pretty good. If you have a lot of them, they're pretty good. But I think second the event ends, I think I'm just gonna take all these 7s and just feed them into my 6-star 7, and that's it. I don't even think I'm gonna go for her TM. I don't think I'm ever gonna use it. I don't know yet. I don't know. There's so much time to kind of think about it. But space is valuable. Boom. Alright. Last run. Yes. Yes. You can see Facebook notifications are populating. You want to tell me about other people's lives. Don't care. Don't care. That's it. So it looks like it's gonna be somebody who hits hard. That's 612. Sure, we'll take the Noctis. Prince Noctis, come on over. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. And we'll bring Jack along since he's already been helping us. Alrighty then. So far, this is the 20th run. No double corn. Well, I mean, like, let's not say no yet. But it probably won't appear. Because it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to say 20 runs without a double corn. No double corn. As I predicted. So far, as you can see, here it is. It's been recorded. It's 20. Oops. 20 runs I did myself right now. And no double corn. And just before I started recording, I think I did 3 or 4 runs before that as well. I was just testing something out. And then I came to the conclusion, wait a minute, I'm going to do this anyways. And since I'm doing it, might as well make a video, because more than likely people are probably going to be thinking the same thing. And then, yeah, that's kind of how I came to doing this video. I figured you guys are going to want to know the math anyways, so might as well do it together. So it's kind of a long, boring process. But we're doing it together. That's what matters. So Prometheus will stay alive. Is he gonna do something cool? Nope, he's just gonna hit like a goddamn truck. Right. Pew 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 pew. And the last boss. I'm gonna see that, and then we're gonna do the tallying, and then that's that. Then you're gonna kind of have an idea whether you should run Elite, whether you should run Pro. It's gonna be your own decision at that point. I will put my own input on it as well, on what I think it should be, like whether you should benefit more from one or the other. But again, I haven't done the full calculations yet. I just have the basics written down here, so we'll see. Warp break, boom, boom, and then the rest of the stuff. What is the magic number? So far between for the elite version, the average is between 210 and 218. So 218 is the base. So that's so much. 218 seems to be the highest I've gotten so far. Let's see here, 212. Yeah. So 218 is the highest. Lowest is 210, and then with the bonuses, I mean, like, it varies. It goes from 486 to highest of 654, but that's based on my average percentages. Okay, so that concludes this part of the video. So it's gonna fade into the next part, which is gonna be comparing the Pro and the Elite together. It's gonna have all the numbers there for you, so you can kind of compare, and hopefully that helps you make a decision whether you should do Pro or Elite. The one thing I can tell you right off the bat is that Elite takes a lot longer. I mean, like, as you can see how my units are, I only have Noctis kind of carrying me, or Noctis and Lightning, and then more bonus units, but I always bring at least 2. I mean, like, technically I shouldn't have had to bring it at all, because there was no double corn. I should have, if I brought all bonus units, I would have gotten more, but it's a chance whether you get it or not, so it's up to you how you make that decision. So hopefully you figure that out, and then I will end the video officially with the second part of this, which is going to be the addition of the math and the talk about that. Okay, so that's going to be happening now. For the Elite version was 2,138, averaging about 213. The total bonus earned was for the 10 runs was 5,935, averaging about 593.5 per run. And again, for the Elite, no double corns, so we didn't get to use that. So this was kind of like a good range for you to see without the double corns. Obviously, the double corns are bonus. They would dramatically skewer one number to the other side, and vice versa. So as you can see here in the center, I have written the difference. The difference is written into 3 different components. So the difference in base, so the base and the bonus are obviously going to be stronger in the Elite, so the Elite wins off that base. So the difference in base was 744, leaning towards the Elite version, so you got 744 more. And same thing with bonus, you got 1,125 more. Where the Pro version won was where it had more unit bonus percentage. If you carry the same percentage, so you would be at 367.5% on the elite version, you would have actually earned a lot more. So if you have like a really strong character that can carry you all the way through and could probably also take on the double corn on their own, you could have earned a lot more, 90% more off of your bonus, which is like a few thousand more extra you would have earned if you were able to run the same style of units from the pro version over to the elite version. So generically speaking, even for new players, you're going to be doing fine if you were to do the pro version on your own. You're looking at about a 10 run difference. You're looking about losing out about on 1,000 bonus and about 744 base. So around, just to round it up, like roughly around 2,000 for every 10 runs you do, you're losing about 2,000 Phantoma difference, right? So obviously these numbers can also be changed and screwed based on what kind of unit bonus you bring. So if you had like 5 aces or 6 aces, if you had a friend ace and you could clear all of it, obviously that's going to change everything. But I hope this was kind of shown to you. I mean, I think the numbers kind of show you exactly what's going on, and obviously you can kind of figure that out based on these things. The only things that aren't changing, as you can see right there, the base Phantoma on both of them, they range in a small set. Like on Pro, you're looking at as low as 132 and as high as 140. And for the Elite, you're looking at as low as 210 and as high as 218. So that's the range I got. So those ranges don't change dramatically, so those are not going to affect you. So that's something that you can get. The bonus is going to be based off of your unit. So thank you so much for sticking around. Hopefully you enjoyed this this kind of like guide little math thing we did here together. So if you liked the video, I know they were long, please subscribe, like the videos, and leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything else you wanted us to try and tackle together, especially if it's stuff like this. I enjoy doing things like this where it requires you to kind of sit down, think, do some math, and see which one is really better. So overall, my thoughts are that the best and safest way to do it is to go pro. However, if you got some decent units and you can do it, you can go elite, and you will still be earning about 2,000 Phantoma on average more, not including the bonus units like double corns and stuff like that. Okay, so again, thank you so much. This is Vorty, and Vorty is out.